Jungkook looked at you, her sleeping peacefully on his chest, him just staring at you without blinking, his eyes finding some answers. At that, he noticed you shifted other side to find a comfortable position. He looked up. I'm feeling so restless. Should I go outside for a walk? It's really suffocating me. He sighed again, looked at you. You're sleeping peacefully. Got up from the bed and wore his coat, left outside before covering you with a heavy blanket. He's walking around the place when he saw a woman sitting near of the lake. He looked around, found no one around. It's made him a little surprised, like why this woman is in here in this midnight. He about to pass away, but noticed her clothes, made him stood there for moments until he realized whom she can be. Why she's here? He got really confused, like how one come here that fast. He ran to her and asked, Wayna, what are you doing here in this time? When did you come here? He tried to touch her when someone called him from the back, made him turn his gaze to the back, but when he turned back, Sir, what are you doing here alone? You should not come here, especially in this place. It's a haunted place. Haunted? I saw a woman sitting here. She's wearing the same dress like my wife. I come here to call my wife, then you call. Suddenly she got vanished. The girl looked at the place, the Jungkook. His eyes went wide and saw a shadow made him drag Jungkook from there. Jungkook was totally confused, but he did what the girl was doing. He dragged both of them out from there and kept repeating, don't look back. He dragged both of them from there, now standing in front of an old-looking house. They both are breathing heavily. What just happened? Jungkook asked, being exhausted. She about to twist her head from your body. Who? The girl looked at him. I really don't know who is she, but my grandparents had told me a tale that once there had two noble families, most powerful families, but both of were enemies of each other. Since decades, their hate toward each other become higher than ever, until both families' younger son and daughter fall for each other. So we can say they fall in love like other people's. The girl mistakenly falls for the boy. She hates his family for killing her dad. The day of her birth, her father was enjoying the moment of his life. After years, finally they have a girl in their family. They were Park. When Mr. Park was enjoying the moment, the boy's grandpa killed him. In the result, Park's another family members killed that old man. Their hatred toward them moved fired up. They sent the girl away with her mother to protect them. During that time, the boy and girl made each other's as they never knew about the family's rivalry. They became friends then lovers until their family saw this and took both of them. They tried to separate them. The girl really wanted to break up, but the boy had promised her love her. For the family rivalry, she can't do this. She can't do this to him. As expected, they both fought with each other. Then planned to get married. But that time happened many wars. Many people are dying. The boy chose to get to the war to help this country. He left from here, giving her promise he will come and marry her. She also promised she will wait for him. They never knew it was their last meet when they see each other. The girl used to stand in front of the same place where she promised she will wait for him until she started no note shown. Many people had thought she might give up. Suddenly, after 4 months later, she shone, but with a baby bump she was expecting. That time, her family had disowned her, knowing she had crossed her limits. After 3 months of fighting, she got disowned by her family. They tried to kill her baby, but she did not let them. We tried to help her, but she never let us. She had thought about us. What if they hurt us for helping her? Her aunt family to the boy's family. One night when the whole town was sleeping, a painful scream echoed through the whole town. A woman was crying for help, begging to everyone, save her baby. She walked to every house, knocked, let her in. The fear of losing their life they didn't open. The boy's parents dragged her with them, tortured her. She was telling that she's carrying their grandchild, but they did not. Her parents also did not come to save her. Next they found her half burned. Also found her baby. I guess she had given birth that night. The baby was lying on the beside her, dead. Jungkook was staring at him because he knew that things expect a boy and her death. Because her death was already a mystery for them, Jungkook cleared his throat. What's the connection between the incident and now's incident? The woman who about to rip you off, it's her spirit. Her spirit is roaming through the whole town, seeking for the revenge. I know you know everything about the incident of this town. After all, you are the boy's great-grandson. You are like him, I know. I really want to know what really happened. My grandpa told me after he came, he got to know the girl got married to someone, which was probably a lie. He came back after 2 years with a baby boy in his arm. He had a child, probably he hit on other woman. He forgot his promise he made to her. Poor girl died while trying to keep the promise. We often saw her shadow roaming around the lake. Once your great-grandfather had saw her, but the next day he left from there with your grandfather. I don't know what he saw, but the fact his mother died in brutal way, and bulldozer had rolled over her, and his father got thrown in the same lake by some unknown, then died because of a heavy grip on his neck. Her mother also died by heart attack. Her family got destroyed by her curse. Not only them, the whole town is suffering from her curse. She had helped these village peoples, but when she needed their help, they did not. She died with the baby. Jungkook nodded his head with agreement that the innocent soul had suffered without having any fault, the baby. She did what she promised, just because of his great-grandpa's promise. Then why he said that? He said your father come with you from the war. But you said I'm not his own son. The whole room got silent by his answer. I'm one of his civilian son who had died during the war. He took me with him after finding me in front of my parents' dead body and told my grandma that he had fallen in love with someone else. As he got to know through the letters, Park-Wan got married. That's why he lied to her. Plus, he will never gonna marry anyone else. She was loyal to her. He was only child of the family. For her, they will definitely gonna marry him off. That's why I said when he never betrayed her, Dad had told me. She cursed him. He betrayed her. Did come back to her. The way she had endured everything, the pain she suffered, he will also feel it. If they have any second life, he will never get him. Since I got to know the things, always had blamed myself. What if he left me there? He could come more fast. He didn't wanted to leave me because I was only 2 months old. We come back when I turned 1.5 years old. We are not blood related, but still we are family. He saved me, gave me a new life. Now it's my responsibility to make everything okay. Trust me, he tried to know what happened to her, but his mother didn't. Hurriedly sent us to Seoul. Then he never returned there after his parents' death. He started to take care of his position. He always say he only loves her. Maybe in another life they both will be together. But her curse are not letting the things happen. Jungkook rubbed his forehead and frustrated. When he looked up, saw it's another lion who's coming down. They tried to plan. What happened? You all did not take care. Nothing, just why did you wait? I know someone voice keeps echoing in my mind. It's really creepy. You might be hallucinating. You go, I'm coming, okay? After you left, Jungkook looked at his parents and Grandpa, I guess she is going to disturb wine after this. Should we leave from here? What if my wine and my baby go hard? She tried to twist my hair if the car did not pull me out from there. It's not only a solution, Jungkook. We know she is also disturbing in your married life when you are 100 kilometers far, right? We have to solve it here. Don't need to tell one anything about it. Jungkook sighed and ran to upstairs. We have to solve it as soon as possible. Now, when and Jungkook both life matters. I never thought I will get the chance to solve the thing. Dad and Harry gone. I will do everything to keep them safe. He went out from the house. Grandpa had come to the same spot when Jungkook was an hour ago. He was looking around, expecting he would encounter with her. He got frozen, feeling someone's presence behind him, but he did not look back. He heard whispers. He took a deep breath and spoke. He did not betray you. He didn't. He took a deep breath and turned back, but the shiver ran through his body, witnessing a horrible thing he can't even describe. He feels having difficulties to take breath. He knows it's happening because of her, so he screamed. I'm not his own son. I'm not. He never had betrayed you. He got to know through the letter you got married to someone else. Your parents has forced you. He never knew actually got killed. Till his death, he had regretted for not returning home early. He tried to search about you, but thinking you must have been living your life, he did not interfere. But he saw me. I ran to him, because I didn't able to hold myself from seeing him, even though I'm dead. I want him to free me from his promise. I want to get some rest with my baby. The baby is alone there, but I hear him saying, I have son. I'm really happy to have him. I feel betrayed. I asked him why he did that. Why? He looked at me like a surprised person. I don't trust you all. I know you all are here to keep the baby safe, keep them together. But I will never let. I will never. I suffered because I loved him. Then why he can't? He betrayed me. Trust me. He never betrayed you.